So my left earphone is not going to be working, but that's because these headphones are my mom's, not mine. She accidentally took mine in the kitchen. But I have it next to the one that does not work, of the earbuds on my deaf ear, so it'll be alright. I'm not completely deaf. It's just, I can't hear higher intervals than I have tinnitus on my left ear. So you're just gonna hear all of this on your right ear, I assume? Let me check. Just one ear. That's the only one that's gonna hear it if you're listening to this with headphones on. But that doesn't really matter to me because as long as you can hear my commentary properly, that's the only thing that truly matters. That's one thing where I'm not gonna compromise on. Commentary is the bread and butter of these streams. If I can't commentate, that doesn't mean I need to be speaking all the time. Then I can't stream. Some people, they take commentary off because they don't see the value in their own commentary. I'm not one of those guys. I need to be speaking all the fucking time. Because otherwise it's not Mr. Wonka 7 content. If I'm not hitting you with the suck my dick, and I'm not doing any of that stuff, why am I even streaming? Slightly weak according, only by one level. It's not that big of a deal. But since you're only going to be able to hear this commentary from one ear, you can take advantage and have the other ear delegated to I don't know, some ASMR moaning noises, okay, ear cupping. Guys, bring it on. Oh, he says that now? Bruh.
This is a piece of cake.
Anyway. Basically what happened is I was going to use my laptop later on yesterday to have another guy play Final Fantasy XI with me and help me through that game. Could have been a woman based off the name, I think Rhea. But my younger bro had homework related to getting his certificate or whatever. His application. It was like a homework process almost. And he needed to get that shit done, and that was important, so I said, you know what, you can use my laptop. So I kind of kept the headphone there for when he was done. And he was at it for hours because there was a lot of stuff they wanted out of him. And it was all kind of last minute, but that was alright. But when I went to get my headphones back, I realized they were missing. In between that, there was a yellow spider in my room. I know Jack-san and Keigo-san, they're scared of spiders, but I just thought it was weird because I never saw a yellow spider before, so I had to Google it, and I realized that they're native to New York and New Jersey, and that they're not toxic and they're not harmful. They're not aggressive either. So I thought, whatever. I had my mom's try to help me like take it, but it kind of went away, and I said, you know, we'll leave it alone because I don't like to mess with spiders because spiders kill the other insects, and they tend to fuck off when there's no insects to be had, so it'll leave of its own accord. And we've had a cockroach problem for a while, so that, mosquitoes, green mosquitoes too, so I was kind of weird, green, yellow. Let the spider eat some of them and then move about its own business. Quite frankly, a spider infestation would have helped the 105 building I was living in before.
Go! What are they doing? Ah!
But I guess when I had her, you know, come to my room, she must have gone back to the kitchen for a drink afterwards and took the headphone thinking it was hers.
Bring it on!
But she has it with her at work, so she's probably going to be using it. And, you know, I asked her about it because I didn't want to ask her later on that night because I think she was asleep. So these things happen when you use similar headphone designs. So we all got like identical headphones. The only difference would be like production quirks. Like I have the headphones I used in my previous recording attempt were silver streaked, just because of like a production quirk, and the microphone on that is too low. You know what, that just means I gotta be careful with my stuff. Can't leave it like unattended. Let me finish it up with this. So what is that, number 8 so far? Okay. I would certainly say that about Haseo.
Purpose? For what? Looks like the event won't be happening. Guess I'll go back to town.
We see these like hidden esoteric quest lines. MMOs do have stuff like this, but I think the guys who develop these games must have like a thing for like Japanese horror, so you know, things that are like uncanny and shouldn't really be happening. That's probably what they're trying to go for. Let's just be freaky with it and have a quest kind of not work properly. All these bots that follow me on TikTok, super annoying. I gotta do something with my TikTok. Maybe I'll do like TikTok streams later on. There's no point. I got Instagram. Instagram is basically TikTok now. And as I said before, I looked at my father's Facebook. Facebook is Instagram right now. They're all Instagram. My mom uses YouTube as if it's Instagram presently. They like the shorts where they like scroll through. No, my brain is still stuck in 2011 from when I was 16, so I have to check the comment section of every video I ever see. Even though the comment section on YouTube sucks, so there might come a time where I just use YouTube more as a TikTok alternative. Because I do like how YouTube operates more than TikTok. TikTok can be kind of glitchy for me. But just seeing stuff like that with TikTok and things of that nature and all these apps kind of becoming it. It's a den of bots, but you can do live streams on it too, and you can do it on Instagram as well. So I do want to do
They aren't here yet?
streams at some point, not for games, but just to like
They might have gone on
say
ahead
what's up.
without us. Maybe they've gone to the beast statue.
Yeah, that's
Return
true.
to form, I
It's a
guess.
very good place to train. Okay, let's go to the beast statue for now.
It's my turn.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, that goofy ass song. I don't like that it's playing, but
It's my turn.
I guess this is the first true summer night we've had since I started doing these gaming streams. Both the summers where I was streaming 2020, like the tail end of it, and 2021,
I didn't even break
were
a
kind
sweat.
of, apocalypse streams. Oh. Okay, what would I be willing to drop for that? Fire damage. Over damage, that sounds badass actually. Let me just get rid of the first thing I see with 25%. Yeah, the static stuff that this game does, kind of like emulating the Ring and that type of CRT horror. That's also like a product of that. So yeah, these game devs must have really wanted to make a survival horror game at some point. And they thought, let's just keep some of that vibe for this meta MMO isekai game we're making.
I'll crush you.
You know, they got the Evangelion character designer working on the art for this game. At least the first Dot Hack was, that character designer. But this one, it kind of emulates it as well. So, good on them. Because I do like Evangelion's character designer.
Here's our chance.
I'll deal with that later.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, we got weapon levels. Cool, cool. I think the biggest thing I'd look forward to with playing Final Fantasy VII Remake is just hearing Yuri Lowenthal's voice again. Outside of like Twitter, like, video gamey context. Or even like an anime context, Japanese game, so because I'm not gonna play them Spider-Man games, so as far as I'm concerned, he kind of went the Troy Baker route, except he still plays Sasuke, but I don't watch the English dub for Boruto or even the Japanese dub because I'm manga only with that. I do want to hear more of Yuri. Like, I miss the way he delivered Alucard's voice. I know people like the other VA, the one who had the deepest. Oh fuck! Hold on, let me hear that. Who that? I was about to smoke somebody. I heard my door moving on its own. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Someone trying to get CD last days today? 'Cause I don't be playing around like that, man. Yeah, Alucard's old voice actor from Symphony of Night was that deep voice guy, Belgrade, Robert Belgrade. That guy had such a intense voice, but I like the Alucard kind of doing, you know, Yuri's version with the Sasuke voice with the vampire drawl. That was also kind of a unique spin on the Alucard character.
Justice prevails.
Simple light pill, okay. Let me get rid of some of these. I'm gonna be doing inventory micromanagement all throughout this game. I just know it. This has been the game that's taken me the longest to really just, you know, be done with. And I'm not even thinking about finishing the journey. I'm all about the destination with this one, which just shows how good it is. Because if this was a Kiseki game and I'd be 4 months deep into this, I'm gonna do other side projects, I'd be like, yo, please terminate me right now. Just, I don't want to deal with this nonsense. Like, even Final Fantasy 11, I'm still going through aspects of that game, but if I were to just try to do everything people would say I need to do to really beat the game, which some people think it's clear Xylard and Prometheus after me telling a Discord group that I finished 11's main story, or do all the expansions plus Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. For me to do all of that, or even play Final Fantasy 14 and finish all the expansions, I would be one unhappy camper just to do all of that over the span of a couple months. But here, it feels just right.
No doubt about it.
Anyway, aside from Yuri Lowenthal, like, I know he does the voice of Johnny in Final Fantasy VII. I want to hear him do a good Johnny, because I like Johnny, man. I think Johnny is a well-written character in terms of being that comfort character that these fandom type guys just absolutely love, man. People love the comfort characters nowadays. That's been the trend since everyone who grew up on Tumblr grew up. So just hearing my son Yuri Lowenthal, that'd be hype, man. Oh. You know, I only fucked up on one of these. Okay, we got way too many Dark Heavens. I need to start doing stuff with those. I'll just merge them all and start selling them. This thing got a... Imagine how annoying this game would be if it didn't have a mini-map. If I had to like go through the map on this, that's why they said that if they had the option to, they would probably update the UI in 11 to have a mini map. So glad I didn't have to spend $10 on a headset to stream this. That saved my ass. Hold on, let's see. Next floor. Mad hot out. Oh, try to catch my ass. Turn around. Oh yeah. Wait, I wonder, is that... Okay, you can block that. Let me try to get more stuff from my awakening juice, awakening mana. There you go, buddy. It's like he's shooting out at Chidori. Oh, that did no damage though. So I guess I gotta do one more to get the trophy. Let me try to get mana max or morale max.
Justice prevails.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to turn.
You're mine.
The back's exposed. What'd I get mail for? Oh, it was probably something related to what I communicated to Adelie. So, it's affection. No, I'm gonna give up... I'll give up a scythe hook.
Here's our chance. Tempest Blast!
Come on. Come on, I want to get this morale thing to like max.
No doubt about it.
Rush Fisher. Let me look at the guns we got. You know, there's a bunch of armor that we're getting rid of, so let's just do that instead. Armor is the thing that I really gotta mess around with. So much of it I keep because it's quest related. Like a prize for doing the whole quest line, that's not even that good.
Tempest Blast! No doubt about it.
Why was I holding my breath for so long?
You're mine! Tempest Blast!
I was trying to like get straight to moving after that. Hey, get your man. They're not getting their mans. See, like, we're doing bad. We're only kicking their ass because our stats are high as hell. Okay, I got the trophy to drop. But in terms of like the AI in this game, the AI makes Donald and Goofy look like fucking geniuses. Like you're fighting with Shikamaru Nada and stuff like that. Kakashi Hatake.
It's my turn.
They don't get their mans. They don't play D. Like what the hell was that? Oh, I remember Yuri of Wind was the one who like kind of went off like on a thing about recommending this game. Besides that, like the only time I really like thought about dot hack was if I saw it promoted on a magazine, the GU games, or I would see dot hack a lot with the anime that ran on Adult Swim, where two of the characters managed to get the likeness of Black Rose and Kite. But they acted nothing like Kite and Black Rose. I'm kind of glad about that, because the actual Kite and Black Rose, badass characters, man. I forgot what the name of that anime was. It was one of those like super spin-offs. Like the one who was using the Black Rose character was like kissing people at a time. Acting like how people act on the internet, which is like super affectionate. You know, motherfuckers who get on the internet and all of a sudden it hits them like the internet, like alcohol hits you. Like sometimes alcohol hits this person and they want to be everybody's friend and flirt with everybody, hug up on everybody. The net used to do the same thing to motherfuckers, and I still see it in some circles, but just not a lot of modern circles, because you really gotta be on your best behavior with the new internet. You can't just be like, yo, I'm a flirt with everybody.
Damn, this is bad.
Motherfucker came through in the corner of my eye. He did an Adderley right there. He went on my blind spot. Caught my ass backing. Got my head circle right there, but I guess there's like a couple frames before the block begins. Yeah, like he pulls the thing in. Okay, that's what happened. Oh, this place is fucking annoying. I'm gonna be on. This is because of this mechanic.
Here's our chance.
Was add more treasure, but like have it come in like intrusively. They just think of like mechanics as to each dot had volume, and it's always the dumbest shit. Like more quality of life, please. And more like awesome mechanics to replace the garbage ones, like New Awakening,
No doubt about it.
new attack animations, but let's add spooky hidden treasure. No, don't mess with me like that. You really gonna violate me like that? See, every time I hear music like that, I think about like going to the bodega to get like something fruity to drink. I told my mom that I wanted to get something fruity to drink. I'm gonna head out to get it, and she said, "You're gonna be there all night?" I realized she thought I meant that I wanted to spend all night with a dude, so I guess that means that she thinks I'm gay. But the more you find out about people from misunderstandings is what it is and ain't what it ain't. So I want to get something fruity to drink, not someone fruity to drink. But not everyone's listening skills are good.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there you go. Funny face. Okay, we did it.
I guess
We did it, Joe. I'm gonna give up. See, I don't want to give up on stuff like that, but then I realize I might have to. There you go. Warrior Tome. See, I'm getting a lot of good treasure here, even though I don't like the means by which I get it. So I gotta at least count that for something. That's something that's gonna help fill out my Ryu book. Oh shit. Get the fuck out my way, stupid ass.
You're open!
See, their bodies actually physically obstruct you. Okay, Mr. Michael Jackson, come on, let's go. I got faked out. Okay. That bonus is gonna come through. Okay, there you go. Who knows, I might even reach level 104. So, Final Fantasy XI got some updates recently. And now everybody's talking about master levels capping out at 50. Did they reach it now in July, or is that just something people are expecting, bracing themselves for? Because I know it's not going to get past that. Devs, they don't have any plans to raise sub-jobs past 59. Because apparently it'd be difficult to balance that.
You're open.
I myself don't get it. Are like the 60 sub jobs just like crazy with it, the shit that you'd be getting?
Electro bullet.
Okay. Let me just get them knocked down so I can... Sometimes canceling every combo you do is not the best thing, because those finishers, they're heavy. And they have more stun potential than your regular hit, so that's something you gotta think about too. Like, heavy hits generally do stun more. I know I like to shank my enemies because I'm a criminal, but that's not always the way you live your life. There you go. What was that, Warrior Trump?
You're mine.
Well, I'd rather be a Warrior Chump right now, because I don't like messing with, like, stuff to add to my weapons and shit. Your combo finishers don't actually do that much damage. It's really just the stun potential. And those charts still have like stun potential on them like crazy, so... I mess with that when I use the broadswords and shit like that, because I'm just like getting cleaving at motherfuckers just like crazy with that. See, Chaotic Strike is good when you're fighting light enemies. It's absolute booty when you're not. Ooh, shit, so I was right on the money. I did get 104.
You're open.
Okay, get you on the ground real quick. Okay, everybody, get your fucking mans right now. Do some assists, actually. We're both like running a train on the same dude. Just at different rages. Meanwhile, they're running a train on me, man. Like, okay. Alright, there you go. See, I canceled it out before I could continue that combo. Now I got another Rengeki bonus. Let's go. 2 Rengeki bonuses. Oh yeah. Yo, move back, step back.
You're open.
That moved my morale like crazy. That shit went up like 70%.
This is a piece of cake.
I'm sorry.
See, that one actually did decent damage. Quadruple digits and shit like that, as opposed to barely scratching the triples. Alright, there you go. This game has been... Yo, turn around, buddy. I can't escape out of this room, so I'm trapped right now. Okay, there you go.
It's my turn.
That was almost a bad situation. So this place was probably meant so that if you were starting this at your default non-carryover save levels, you would have had a harder time, and this would have been like a catch-up place where you'd be seeing level ups all over the place and getting those dopamine boosts. But no, we only got like 2 level ups.
Where are Sakubo and Endrance?
Nowhere to be found, motherfucker. What made you think that they were certainly gonna show up? Can't you tell that they're like AWOL? Oh shit. Never mind.
Good, they're here. Let's get started. So then, we're obviously all here today because of the PK tournament.
Sakaki's controlling the system and has taken this thing over completely. Bastard!
I'm pretty sure Sakaki heard that.
Okay.
Anyway, let's decide which members we'll take. Haseo, you're in, of course.
I won't be joining you this time.
What?
Yeah, I'm with Master N. Later, Haseo.
Okay, no explanation.
Huh, what's with Endrance? He's usually all over Haseo.
I'll join.
Adelie, the Emperor Taihaku is contaminated by Ida. I told you before.
Well, she, has access to her powers now, so Data Dream won't affect her.
I'll be fine. Please. Please give me strength to protect everyone I can. I'm right here. Ines!
We in this bitch.
Your avatar.
So, yep.
Yes, I've awakened.
After the Moon Tree incident?
It wouldn't be all that surprising for someone to awaken after so much emotional shock.
If I have an avatar, I can resist Ida, right? Then I'm going to fight. I'm through having to be protected by everyone all the time. Sakaki. If I take my eyes off him now, I can't go forward anymore.
Well, that means it's Haseo, me, and Adelie.
Kun!
Come on, accept it. You have to. As a fellow epitaph user, you have to understand Adelie's pain and strength.
Adelie.
Yes.
Let's do it.
You know, one thing I like about these Japanese stories is that they add a karmic element to the monomyth, which kind of makes everyone feel like they're part of a monomythic hero's journey because of that karmic element to it.
I need you.
Is this church music that they're blasting, man?
Right. Let's do it.
Oh man, I hate those type of fucking parties. No, it's not church music. You know, when they be blasting like church music mad loud and like getting drunk over it, man, like. I find it really annoying because it's like, yeah. You're killing our vibe in two different ways. Oh, I only missed two? Knife edge, okay. You know, bland Hispanic music that's meant to sound agreeable. Like super repetitious, and then church music which is meant to sound super agreeable. At least some motherfuckers who be singing that shit, dudes, they sing like loud at every fucking note. So it's like, they're trying, man. They're trying to be interesting with it. Okay. This quest is for... In a way, it's kind of like 80s music, which a lot of this stuff is like from the 90s and 2000s and shit like that, so these are blasting music from their time. So everybody, which was equivalent of auto-tune back then, just verb effect, everything sounds better. Okay, let's see. This one is actually pretty inevitable, now that I think about it. So, monsters, item collection. Those are going to be the things I spend most of my time trying to deal with, but interaction with party members, that's just me sitting down and doing some shit. And the other thing is like Fill to the Brim. That's just me like sitting down and just trading the basic healing item with someone back and forth until I'm done with that shit. I went to like one church that kind of had that type of music playing, where they had the synth and stuff like that. It sounded like super 80s, mad reverb effects. I get it. I get why that's like super popular, because the church I used to really go to all the time didn't have that, and it was rough, honestly. Without the reverb, it's just loud and loud. This is like loud and like powerful. Like, the loudness is meant to have like an emotional element to it. Okay. Particularly because the reverb effect makes it sound like you're cutting through all the volume in the room instead of fighting against it, and therefore distorting the audio. The one makes you sound like you're fighting for your motherfucking life, and the other sounds like you're fighting and succeeding at your goal. Okay, because there's like a thing in there. I see, so I gotta get rid of some of the stuff I put in there so I can like fuse it up. Because otherwise it's just gonna fill up my items section. But yeah, all countries getting into that. Like, I even know some Japanese music that is super double, if not triple down on that sound of loud reverb. You know, clean instruments, no distortion. Except for the chorus, you might bring out the guitar going heavy metal for that. Playing them power chords. But just that much. It's usually light compared to actual, like, when it gets to that chorus. You know, there's still music that's basically like that. Okay, this is another one of those chase a motherfucker with your car quest. So let me head off to the garage. I think I see a... There's like a downstairs section probably here, and I gotta like mess with that. Like, all cultures are like got into that back in like the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and sometimes even in the early 2010s you'll see a throwback to that type of noise. Usually when I have like a power ballad. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood's last opening definitely had that vibe to it, and I get why they use that, but that time when it was like every soft sound was pretty much going for that noise. It was a bit much. Like, get another form of expression. But then again, people could say the same thing about metal I listen to. I don't listen to that like heavy chugging, hyper breakdown, 8-string guitar metal necessarily. The closest I'll get to that is listening to like new metal from the early 2000s, but I do listen to a lot of stuff that's pretty much dirty, distortion, grungy singing and bending strings. Doing your best Alice in Chains impression, which is always like a caricature of Alice in Chains. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to get to the other place, the other garage, but I'm gonna need to get to that garage at some point. I got money, like a lot of it. Money is not gonna be a problem for me. But yeah, dark shadowy section. Oh, okay, that's what I needed. So I spent a lot of money right there, but it's gonna lead to a major boon. Okay, I see what that was all about. Let me get to my garage. Tune up. Okay, let's see. So the acceleration does go down. MPG, what's that? Well, that goes up. Grip goes up. See, I don't know if that's necessarily like a good thing, because I lose a lot of acceleration, but my max speed is high in return. So okay, this song is actually pretty different from the other ones. Like, he's trying to be more David Bowie-ish, or just like artsy with the formula. There's like cowbell drumming, of like singing in that lullaby tone, like. Okay, I get that shit.
We are the invincible goblins! We are the invincible goblins!
It's ass, but I get it.
Run! 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 We won't lose to any human!
Okay, so this is gonna be harder than last time.
Welcome, welcome, Gob. I'll just bet you're the idiot adventurers that Kapu sent to take back his muffler from me. Am I right? Hmm? Gob? All right, Gob. If you guys can beat us at tag, Gob, we'll give you back the muffler, Gob. The rules are simple, Gob. You have your own bike, Gob? Well, then you'd better get on it because you're it, Gob. If you can manage to catch all 5 of us, then you win fair and square, Gob. If you can't, then you lose, Gob. If you get off your bike, we'll see it as a forfeit, and you lose on the spot, Gob. Got it, Gob?
I'd beat you on foot if I have to.
Metal you call a bike will seem to us goblins like a lumbering turtle trying to keep up with a galloping horse, Gob.
You know, it's usually not the speed that I struggle with on this, but whatever.
All right, minions, let's do this in one shot. Gob, gob, gob! Gob, gob, gob! Ooh! Ooh! Gob, gob, gob! Gob, gob, gob!
Oh, okay. I never messed with that mechanic before. Oh, they got that kick-ass new track. Aseo, the Terror of Depth. Guess he's a little more durable.
He got me back! Gob, gob! Gob, gob, gob!
You put that on the Gob Gang. See? There you go.
Not bad. Bring it on. We'll see if you deserve to be called the fastest, Gob. Me and
Yeah, doing
you
this without acceleration was hard. Doing this with it is like actually pretty doable.
All right, minions. Let's do this.
I did that last minute boost.
Gob, shooting star. Not bad. All right, minions. Let's do this in one
Oh, that was an accident. I done crossed her ass up right there. That shit was kind of funny.
What speed? I've lost. Gob.
Hold on, I gotta cut my nail really soon. Where's the nail clipper? I done bent something.
Here's the muffler as promised.
I was thinking about that yesterday when I was out and about. Like, my nails got too long. Once they're brittle, that's when you gotta cut them.
Your riding technique is really something, Gob. Very impressive, Gob.
I need to make that an audio.
Gob.
Because that's true for a lot of you motherfuckers. You're riding technique is something else.
We have our pride, Gob, as the fastest goblins in the world. And so, we won't let it end like this. We'll come get our revenge, Gob. You just sit tight until the day we do, Gob.
Nah, that was way too easy compared to in Volume 2. That Excel mechanic changes everything. Okay, so...
I guess we've cleared it.
Book of Power, I'm gonna give up. GP plus 10, you know what? Fuck it. If I see plus 10, I'm tossing some shit out. Okay, where's Book of Power? Okay, stamina. Okay, Haseo's a killer now. Okay, let's see all the emails I got. Okay, yeah, this next one is like super annoying. This like a song they're playing. They went back to the deep voice motherfucker, and he's really on his thing trying to sing his ass off. Okay, I'm bricked up now. Oh? Antares Egola. Oh. What would making you want some bussy boy dick? Compared to Saku, like... Okay. Did we make a line? Oh, fucking line. Okay, so no one's saying shit on the internet. It's just like IRL, the internet kind of just died after running out of hot takes for everything. Okay. Let's check all these emails, messages we got. Okay, let's see. I'll just sing her praises, because...
Entrance. What are you doing?
He's trying to fall out of love with you, because he's getting addicted to that dick. You know, Adelie, you know, she always kind of looked down on herself, so... Instead of trying to, like, talk to her how Endurance would want to talk to, like, you know... Let me take care of that booty for you. I'm gonna just, you know... Say it like that. You're actually pretty nasty with it yourself.
A quest with Matsu, huh? Let's take the Hail Bickman quest.
Okay, they're trying to get all the mandatory, like, event missions out the way. Time stuff. Thank you for your regular patronage of the world. This is to let you know that you can participate in the Highway Master campaign. For details, please ask Kafu. Kafu is in front of the at-home at Doldana. Also, the following word is to be used for this campaign. Please let this be of help. The first part, passing. If you are not sure why you have received this email, please contact our customer center. We apologize for the inconvenience. What if I could actually call the customer center? Like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? I'm not even playing Dot Hack, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. How the fuck did I get here? Okay, like her thing is like throbbing. Yeah, I think I could be able to fuck Adelie, which is probably the one I'm gonna pick, cause I'm gonna just try to get Adelie in the I'm about to fuck zone. She is who I'd pick, not because she's like canon girl or anything of that nature. If anything, that's Sheena, but
Let's invite Matsu and somebody else, and do the Hale Bickman quest.
because I find her incredibly sexy for some reason. That depression coochie hits differently. Okay, so I gotta get... I'm really gonna grind with the guy I gotta beat up. Okay, Matsu-san. And who else? Okay, I'll bring Chairs out. Okay, so he uses these type of things, so I'm gonna wait, he uses a gun now? I know he's like an adept rogue, so fire bead. Let me try to give you a better blicky. I don't know what you're doing with that. Okay. Trade or gift. I'm gonna give you. Fuck. Oh yeah. Hold on. You need light armor, so I'm gonna give you. They just toss anything at you. There you go, guys. That's what you guys are gonna use. It's not great, but it's acceptable. You know, I know I'm liking a game once it starts giving me an old school From Software vibe. And usually that means low poly, creepy looking characters.
Oh my! Tee-hee! Whoa! Yes, I see! Tee-hee!
Matsu.
Huh?
In the tournament, we're enemies. Why'd you ask me on this quest?
Quit thinking so hard. Let's get to training.
That's how I used to gaslight my homegirls. Before trying to get info on them about like, yo, you trying to link with my homie? Cause he's trying to fuck. Um, I was the worst wingman ever. I succeeded somehow, but in other cases it'd be like, you know, this is not gonna end well. You suck at your job when you try to be a miracle worker.
Grunty?
Yes, I see. Tee-hee. Whoa!
You're open!
I got a question, guys. I know Ruro Uni Kenshin's kind of looked down on because Nobuhiro Watsuki,
I didn't even break a
you know,
sweat.
be jacking off to just about anything and everything. So in giving his money to a lot of dumb causes, well, not causes, but like videos.
You're open!
But how's the current Hokkaido arc? Because I'm like
Come back when you've grown
the
up.
Saint Seiya dude. You know, this dude's like comeback sequel manga series seems to be moving pretty well. So is it almost over? Because if that's the case, I might end up getting into it, having been a fan of Ruro Uni Kenshin myself.
My heart's all aflutter.
So just move around so that that thing doesn't hit you and they can hit you well distracted. Even the AI is smart enough to like figure that shit out. Just hit the dude.
I won't lose to you young ones yet.
Okay. Gives me decent EXP.
My heart's all aflutter.
I know Murayama was also a fan of Saint Seiya. Although I can't remember what the Saint Seiya author's name is. I'm gonna have to look that up really quickly. Okay, they knocked it. Well, he got a gun, so of course he can knock his ass down.
You can come back when you've grown up.
Decent EXP here. So I gotta work on my retrieval ability in terms of these things I have encoded in my head that I struggle to bring out. As soon as I'm gonna be like, yep, that's definitely the name. Yeah, he Saint Seiya. Seiya novel, like, It's just not getting updated. That's why I'm more interested in Kenshin's thing. But then again, I haven't got these arc, so I'm just into the first two Ken arcs, Sanctuary and Poseidon. Okay, yeah, good. Get out of my way. Oh, you see? I was able to move to your side.
So you think you're a match for me, huh? You can come back when you've grown up.
Matsu looks like such a douchebag. I love him. Got such early 2000s energy. Anything.
So you think you're a match for me,
Unless you use-
huh?
Get your epitaph weapon.
Grown up.
I'm kind of disappointed there was no like story update for what's his face? Voracious Resurgence thing in Final Fantasy 11. They really are just gonna wait till they hit us in August and September. November, I mean, but I don't like it when Voracious Resurgence is my favorite thing so far, because I just want to see Chaos become like the final boss in the Final Fantasy 11 campaign. Hopefully after they get the Empyrean plus 3s and stuff of that nature, they can just invest on separating and decoupling all of this from play online. Because I will buy that game again if I can use my old account, my old character, and just not have to worry about play online, DirectX, any of that nonsense anymore. Because 11 is a great game, it's just that 11 is still a PlayStation 2 game. It's just a PlayStation 2 game you can't even play on a PlayStation 2. You're stuck playing it on a PC that's basically becoming a PlayStation 2 emulator, but for just one game. You know, that's not fun for me. I want to be able to enjoy this game at its fullest potential, mini-map on screen, all that good stuff. Okay, out of my way. You were aware, but your other friend got caught lacking. Good charge attack timing. Bet you didn't think I was gonna Stephen Curry you like that, just go for a drive. That wasn't a Stephen Curry, that was a Guts. I did a berserk. You know what I realized? Koji Mori actually knows how to fight because of Holy Land. Of course he was gonna have something awesome like that. Man, yesterday when I was talking about him crossing up Zod, so overpowered, man, I loved it.
Let's settle this quickly. Chaotic strike! Chaotic strike! Splendid! Splendid!
You're open!
Morning's so deep, man.
Chaotic strike!
Awesome, okay.
I won't lose to you young ones yet!
Old people who still game scare the shit out of me. Not the ones that suck. That are actually good. Cause they be like this motherfucker and they're like wild with it. Yeah, the gaming boomers that are good. Okay, so the game obviously wants me to go there, so I'm gonna. Just when they want me to zig, I'm gonna zag. Oh, now they got a loud woman screaming with reverb song playing. Sounds super churchy as well. Like it's a song for fucking a cause, like dogs with breast cancer. Or breasts with dog cancer. Oh man. That type of music. Let me check. I feel like I missed the chest. Well, let me wait for this guy to turn around.
Watch your back!
Okay, so because they have those like barriers, that's why it doesn't do as much damage to them.
Chaotic strike!
There you go.
You can come back when you've grown up.
Attrition isn't that big of a deal when you're this many volumes in. Kind of just have the MP where you can fight as recklessly as you want, and it's not going to be that different. Especially if you pop in those like MP max MP boosting items.
You're open.
Gonna knock him up. I really don't want to spend MP still. You got a gun, man. Like, use it. Shoot the dude. Okay.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, at this rate I might end up hitting level 30. On 106. I don't know why the number 30 on me. Yep. See, multiple things try to fuck me up right there. Okay, so back to 3, but when it started it was 4 with one of them. Oh, there was one on a low right there. Trying to be sneaky with it.
You're open.
Okay, let's see how my morale is looking. I'm not gonna be able to like tease them with Avatar Awakening. Okay, that Rengeki done fucked that barrier up, so. 2 Rengekis off of 1 person. That funny face had like 1 HP left, man. That was a clutch. That was a clutch package, man. So yeah, I might end up just doing more streams with Tina Sora. Just like I've only done 2 so far, but so far I've enjoyed both of them. I think Tina Sora's doing Chain of Memories. Might have been a one-time thing in KH2, but you know, it's fun. It's fun. That's what I like.
Watch your back.
Okay, funny face. I managed to block the relevant frame. Not enough to get the defense all the way, but just. Okay.
Put your backs into it.
Thought I had full morale there, and I was just waiting for the barrier to break, but then I got the Rengeki. But it turns out that was all I needed to get that morale to full, which, okay, that's pretty cool.
You're open.
Come on. I'm about to really just hit level fucking 106 doing nothing but grinding weaklings. Eventually they'll reach my level, these enemies. In this game people say that they don't start getting to that 150 range until Force of Death, which streaming that is going to be a big pain in the ass. Let me check. What time is it right now? It's 4:30. There's so many things that I'm really down to do because my schedule is open as shit. Like, I'm not really worried about my backlog too much. I was worried enough about it that I wasn't gonna like renew my Final Fantasy 11 subscription, but really it's also me being a cheapskate about that. Because I know I'm gonna be getting Wild Arms and Toy Story and all that other stuff. But,
Crush you.
aside from that, man, until Trails from Zero, I got an open schedule. I'm enjoying that so far. Dragon Quest Heroes, sure. Maybe a couple comfort games like Toy Story 2, Ape Escape. But aside from that, man, I got options. And I'm gonna need this to coast me off for 2022 because, you know, damn well 2021 is looking kind of, 2023 is looking kind of crazy.
You can come back when you've grown up.
And I'm especially waiting on Tokyo Game Show because I'm not looking to be hyped on Tokyo Game Show this time around. I'm looking to be concerned, like, when am I gonna expect some of these more high-hitting games to come out? That's something I'm gonna need to know, so I'm gonna be looking at that, like I'm looking at news, or incoming snowstorm type news. Because there is a storm coming, it's coming for my wallet.
Crush you. I didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, let's see. Oh, hell no.
I'll crush you.
Fuck. This has been like me fighting the same couple mobs after a while. I'm getting kind of like tired of this shit. I even got the MP to like capitalize on that. Damn, I don't need weave. Okay, that was me getting cursed or something. Okay, so I had enough to do Whirlwind.
This is a piece of cake.
Well, I guess it's time to use an SP restorative. That's all.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
Really, you gonna fuck me up like that? I was doing so well for myself. Don't fuck up my record. So apparently, what's his face? This really skinny guy, Kevin Durant, he's going to the Phoenix Suns. So if that's the case, then Chris Paul might actually end up getting a ring. I was rooting for him in 2021, but I guess his team was slightly worse off this year, so it wasn't meant to be. But with that being said, I really do hope that he has what it takes this time. Because he's not a bad player, and his team does have useful movers. They just couldn't figure out Luka's game.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Luka about to change the game of basketball again. Once they figure out what the hell he's doing right. Okay, let's see. See, that time they try to fuck me up, man.
Watch your back.
Okay, you try to get the other guys, get your mans, because some of you guys got guns. I'm hoping that Kevin Durant gets a ring without having to be on a super team or do anything of that nature, because he probably does want to prove himself that he can do it without having to be on an all-star team. And that would be a good capstone for his career. Chris Paul was, you know, hyped up for years, but he wasn't ever a ring chaser, so him being able to pull it off as a seasoned veteran who's less of a young buck is pretty cool.
What's that?
No, Nero. That's oink.
Alright, but what are you doing here? Melo's here too? When did he come back?
Oink, oink, oink. It's much more manly, don't you think? I like it better.
For me? I really like halibut, do you?
I didn't ask for your favorite food, Nero. Death, would you quit standing there and join in, Nero? We're here today so that the Grunty tribe can deepen their bonds, Nero.
Not interested, Hoik. You guys can go on without me, Hoik. Besides, there are some no-shows, Hoik, so I'll just keep to myself, Hoik.
You don't like halibut, do you?
Stop being so difficult, Neto. Don't boss me around, Hoik.
Fighting is also very manly. You guys are all very, very manly.
People say that, then they also say fighting is kind of like estrogenic, because you're letting your feet out. So it's really all about framing, but that's pretty much the same reason why Almonte Films made that romance video, because it's all pretty arbitrary.
Sorry
Until you get to like some actual like classical masculinity concepts.
Wait, Hoik. Hey, I like oink 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 too. Oink.
What the hell are they doing? Who knows?
Whoa! Oh my!
Really? Hell if I know.
Oh! Tee-hee.
All right, everyone. Let's try this again together, Nero. Ready, Nero? All right, then. Start up the music, Nero. Let's get this party started already.
Oh, they're bringing this track back. So they didn't do it for the Goblin Chase, but they're doing it for this shit. The fuck am I looking at?
What the hell?
You got that right. No, use a hater.
Yes, I see.
Look at that ugly ass enemy.
Bring it on!
That actually looks pretty badass. That would make a really good Kingdom Hearts enemy if it... Kingdom Hearts continued the more gruesome direction with its enemy designs that it did with 1.
Chaotic strike!
Let me try to get 2 Rengekis off of this fight. Let me do 2 finishers. Well, let me cancel the block because I don't know how far that AoE will go. I want to get another finisher in, but for the sake of D, I'm glad I didn't. Because 2 Rengekis, that's pretty badass. Yeah, definitely an alternate Lost Kingdom Hearts 1 enemy design, where they just doubled down on the weirdness of the KH1 enemies and how denatured they were. Just to borrow from some of the vernacular that Novayan uses.
If you're interested in joining the Grunty tribe, then I suggest you give Raven a visit, Nero. That's where I'll be, Nero.
Okay.
I guess we've cleared it. Let's go report to the quest shop.
Whoa! Oh my! Tee-hee.
Well, I guess there's a place for quests like these. Hey, Haseo. Is it true what I've heard? That the one behind this PK tournament is Sakaki? Yeah. I see. He never quits, does he? Matsu, I know I already said this, but you should really drop out of the tournament. No can do. Be careful, Haseo. You're the one Sakaki's after. I don't know what kind of trap he's set for you, so watch out.
See, I knew these guys were
Idiot.
lucid.
What are you doing worrying about me?
They're not infected with Ida, at least not at that level. Okay, sense, so I can use this. Okay, well I will need magic defense. Even non-spell casters need magic D to just tank everything. Okay, lost weapons. So I can use that to upgrade one of them eventually. Let me do the polite thing and remove you from my party. Okay, so I got 43 on this, so let me check.
Crimson versus.
Alright. Is that supposed to... Okay, that's Ovan. I see. Not make any lines this time. You got me on crack. Anyway. Coke lines. The whole grunty thing. Yeah, we haven't done the mecha grunty thing or collecting all the little grunty stuff. The chims. So those are 2 quests that we gotta get started. And the lucky animals things. Oh man. Yeah, they're talking about chim, so we're gonna be doing the chim quest real soon. Okay, so okay, so he conflated his love for cute with his I guess sexual attraction. But like you could still cuddle with like a low ass two tribe or whatever you call it. It's just his paternal instincts kicking in, but nowadays people on the internet seem to get their wires crossed with their paternal instincts and their horniness for whatever reason. Okay, big man's model. So I gotta start that thing. That care thing, so if I do the math in my head, that means there's 4 quest lines that I gotta start.
Sure who our opponents are. I've got a bad feeling about this. Damn that Sakaki. Let's invite Kun and Adderley and show up for the tournament at the arena counter.
Alright, I'm gonna save up real quick. I like the fact that we all know we're about to be in for some bullshit because Sakaki straight up said it. But even if he didn't say it, we knew he had something up his sleeve. This is like a different flavor from the previous tournaments. They knew having a third tournament arc would get repetitious, so like, let's add an element of, okay, Saki about to try to fuck with you.
Kun and Adderley and show up for the tournament at the arena counter.
Either way, we'd have to participate because of Taihaku, so it really wouldn't make that much of a difference whether it was because of just Taihaku or us being extorted. We would have had to like do it either way because Taihaku is obviously super corrupted with Ida, and we gotta run to wherever Ida is. Well, maybe not as much now, because contain Ida that's been kind of going crazy. We also know that we gotta get to Ovan's crazy ass. Okay, so got a greeting card. Okay, move. So, am I a little behind with book 2? Because I just passed the threshold. So, 16 and 20 and 80. I would need 750, so I gotta get a little more going on with some trades. Let me invite my party members. Because I do gotta upgrade their equipment. That much I know, because right now they're a little too weak with it. The equipment. Raph Fisher with their radiant skills. Let me get you some better light armor. You kind of have the best stuff at the moment. Well, there you go. You got that. Okay, gift. I'm gonna give you you know what? Yeah, we can give that a rest. I'm gonna head up real soon. Everybody's so tense around me because I'm driving recklessly. Book of 1000. Okay, I finally crossed that threshold. So we got a whole bunch of movies, man. I feel like I just unlocked every cutscene in the game. I'm just not being allowed to see it yet. So is it really unlocked? I got the key, but... Right, I guess so. I unlocked one of the locks. The other lock is not from the Book of 1000, but story progress, so... I could frame it that way. And that's basically just the truth. Okay, let's head to Lumina Cloth. I'm probably just gonna do the handing out flyers thing off screen. Okay, so I'll just do the fight, man. I'm certain I can like kick some ass. She got 2019 as her max HP value.
We haven't heard from Indrins since then.
What a nothing burger of a year.
Why did Indrins want to go off on his own anyway?
Looks like it's time. Even if we aren't necessarily in this tournament to try and win it, it's gonna be.
Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult battle.
Welcome to the Sage Palace.
They want to show how corrupt this tournament is.
The organizer of this PK tournament.
Isn't that Sakaki from Moontree?
Why is he running this tournament?
I have been granted complete and total authority over this PK tournament by the system. I am confident that all of you PKs will enjoy the exciting battle I have orchestrated for you.
What's he talking about? He's from Moontree.
Yeah, like he hasn't been calling us the bad guys for all this time.
I understand your concerns. But perhaps you could reserve your judgments of me until after you've watched today's battle.
It's so weird to think that Crispin Freeman was once a possible candidate to voice Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2 onwards.
Yes, that's right. He is your most hated enemy.
He ended up voicing Setzer instead. Okay, so she's hearing something.
I can hear that sound. It's the sound of Ida.
Is it Sakaki? Or maybe...
No, it's larger. Could it be coming from the entire arena?
Okay,
No
so the
way.
entire arena
You
is...
mean the entire arena's become an Ida server?
Now, let the challengers enter.
So this is a life or death battle. Okay, so these guys are actually... Well, one of them is at a much higher level than me. The other two are lightweight.
Perhaps you remember them.
These guys.
Yes. They are all PKs that you once defeated. When I, Sakaki, organize a tournament, it will never be a boring one. Now, the preliminaries! 5 battles will decide the victor.
You didn't say anything about that.
A good show needs the element of surprise. Now, terror of death.
Maybe if I watched the anime, I would have realized that. Dot hack, root.
Is this the influence of the Ida server? Not even the crowd seems right.
All right now! Let the match begin!
Tempest Blast!
Okay. This is all about the camera.
Chaotic Strike!
Tempest Blast!
The camera is the thing you really gotta maneuver around, because all this other shit, like, it's a distraction. You need to get the Kangekis off.
Chaotic Strike!
Of course, getting a couple pieces of Rengeki XP is pretty nice as well. Yeah, those counter-attack things are kind of annoying.
Tempest Blast!
Fine. I'll zap your ass. And I won't even skip the scene so I can violate.
Tempest Blast!
Ate that.
Chaotic Strike!
Tempest Blast!
Chaotic Strike!
Tempest Blast!
I'm just Hangeki spamming at this point.
Tempest Blast!
Finish it with bouncing his ass off a wall
The first round was just a warm-up. From here
into like a
on
regular
is the
combo.
real fight.
Oh?
Tempest Blast!
This is just him violating everyone he fought in the past. Oh, Greedy Cervantes.
Tempest Blast!
Okay, yeah, these are like notorious PKers. This guy was the hardest guy I fought, like base game, or volume 1. I was pretty under leveled when I fought him before, and behind on certain battle mechanics. Really only had my first weapon, the twin blades, not the broadsword.
Fight your best fight, yes! Let us all cheer Haseo on!
So condescending, man. Yeah, this is actually pretty badass now I think about it. Because I recognize this. Once I saw Cervantes, I was like, okay, I get it.
Chaotic Strike! Forward Shot!
Keep the camera on both of them. So I know what one person is doing at all times. Okay, so she's locked on me. Yeah, get your man.
Chaotic Strike! Forward Shot!
Don't violate me like that.
You're struggling, terror of death.
See, this is why I hate this Ludo narrative
Will you
dissonance
be
shit.
able to last through the end with so many to fight?
Chaotic Strike!
Kind of like how they started this whole thing off. So.
Chaotic Strike!
Oh yeah, Suzuki of the Seven Seas.
That's quite a show of nerve. The next match will end it. Finish him off!
Chaotic Strike!
I should have fucking guts on that dude. That shit's kind of funny. Okay. Let me reposition the camera.
Chaotic Strike!
Tried it with me, but I got something better than a block for you. Okay. Should have expected him to do some shit like that. Oh wow. A little spatial element. This is a nice ass combo I just pulled off. Let me finish it with style. Oh, I want this with no skip, man. Oh man, I just hit them both with the Hangeki combo, combo them into a Rengeki, and then turn that shit into that. I'm about to do it again. you. I felt like I was in my bag with that one.
Team Haseo is victorious! Pushing through danger, a victory on thin ice!
Man was seething hard.
But wait
probably.
a minute, the crowd is booing!
What's the matter, Sakaki? Is this the best you can put together?
Well, it wouldn't be fun if it ended too soon. I hope to see another splendid performance in the second round.
I wasn't sure we were going to make it. I'm glad we won.
How did the other matches go?
It appears Matsuen and Terrace won their matches.
Really?
Bad news, Haseo!
What's wrong?
It's serious!
I know, but what's wrong? Oh, man. Gotta love homonyms.
Serious?
He's in this too?
He got caught lacking.
I don't get it. Who the hell could have defeated Sirius?
We had an unexpected Dark Horse entry on our hands, and the battle was over in an instant, truly the blink of an eye. Team Hetero has brought down the Great Wolf. These are
They're
the fiercest
hetero.
warriors to face each other in tournament history.
Oh, man.
No way. Those guys must be hacked. There's no way such PCs could exist.
Unless...
What, their design?
Sakaki!
A sense of responsibility, or a sense of duty, or a competitive spirit. Sirius, Matsu, and Antares. Ida has amplified the emotions of all the competitors. And yet, this is the best they can do, driven by those lousy emotions. It's rather funny.
You bastard!
They are the Hetero Trio! They are infected ones, to whom I have granted power. They are the bearers of true strength, who will crush your pathetic human emotions.
You know, you never see the term hetero outside of heterosexuality that often. Like, heterogeneous. You see homogeneous, because people usually talk about, like...
Damn, Sakaki's out of control. He just does what
populations
he wants.
of the same culture. And you don't really see multicultural societies called heterogeneous. Maybe because that would imply two. Heterochromia, you see. So, and there's a lot of characters, especially in anime and fiction in general, that have heterochromia. So that implies two, I guess. At least. What would that even mean?
This is how it is now.
In
It's
context,
hard.
what's with the motif?
There's nothing we can do about it.
Is it like some coding or computer thing I don't know about?
Well then, what are we supposed to do now?
We're dealing with Sakaki. He's likely to try something again. Let's split up for now and get ready for his next move.
Right.
I wonder if I can hand out flyers. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull up to the first sound to begin that quest. I'm gonna have to drop an item. Or maybe I can sell one first. Okay, I'll sell an Earth Rain and head to Makanu, because I know they're gonna give me the radar thing. I should also save in case this game crashes, because I don't know if that glitch is still there. Oh shit, man, this motor vehicle is... It looks bossed on now. With the back and shit like that. Like, I wouldn't want to get on that thing, because it looks like it takes up way too much fucking space. And that's a little annoying, but... Aside from that, man... It looks bossed on, man. Now, this reminds me, like, those... I'm seeing a lot more of those dudes who get on the motorcycles and just drive crazy now. Or have the new whips. And I'm realizing it's not just the fact that they're going crazy because of a long series of lockdowns, which lockdowns are pretty much over now, but also because in that time they've had enough time to get their custom dream vehicles. I didn't realize this for a while because I've never really been much of a car dude, but everyone who has a car kind of has their like dream vehicle idea if they care about shit like that. You know, they have a car because they actually want one.
Oh my!
Okay, so now I can... Because, you know, thinking back to it, when I was in that dude's crib and we're kind of in his... I was in his garage, we were talking about his dream project and shit like that. He was talking about how back in the day, he had the money but he didn't have the time, but because of all of this shit, he has the money now and not the time. He has the time now but not the money. Although that was a few weeks before the Yovid apocalypse, so... Really 3 weeks before that, 2.5. Down to it, if that's still his problem, he might not have gotten his dream vehicle set up, but... You know, a lot of time will make up for not having money. It will cross that bridge pretty well. Like, it's how I think, it's not going to take me that much money to get a P5, but it's going to take me a little bit of time to secure that. Cephalon, okay, so I'm gonna just make my trips, my little rounds, and let me check the front lighter radar. Dominator, Aryosha, and Nagmong. I don't know how all these guys are supposed to look necessarily, but yeah. A lot of them are palette swaps, so I gotta keep in mind that. So I gotta look for Aryosha and Nagmong. That could have been Aryosha, so let me check that out. Yosha! You know, the Moontree Guild doesn't exist anymore, so there's no point in me going there, but Sneering Failing Empire is still around, so probably still guys I can talk to from there. Failing Empire, not Falling Empire. You know, I'm still struggling with my braces, man, and pronouncing shit differently. I'm gonna just use that as an excuse. Okay. Aryosha. So... This is Nagmog, or is that the one I got before? Dominator. So I gotta look for someone who looks like an edgy OC. Cephalon. Oh. It's a match. Let me turn off and on the TV. We're gonna be playing Toy Story 2. Kira, Maruru, Ayame, Ida, Eleanor, Ida, Ishikari Cat, Ayame again. Okay, now and Yoko. So I gotta get a human woman named now, Sean. Ida. Okay, well, now we gotta go to Doldana. Oh man, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. Items. This can actually crash the game, so I'm a little worried. Ninjato and Umbrella. Both are human dudes. Really, I know for a fact I didn't have him, so let me look at this again. What type of tunnel vision am I dealing with? Where is that? Let me see. Copy. Ninjacha. I gotta figure out A human man named Ninjato. Cephalon is just like running around with all the servers now. He must have just reached a level cap or some shit. Or he's probably a streamer like me and just trying to do everything quickly so we can get to the next project. Lucky for me, I'm still at a part of the year where nothing interesting is coming out yet. See, I'm not at Q4 2022 where I gotta be playing fucking Zero no Kiseki Trolls from Zero, and I figured it was this guy because I know he looks like this. I recognize Ninjato from the first two volumes. He always is a motherfucker with these like goggles. But anyway, I gotta go Trolls from Zero and Valkyrie profile some Lenif, man, like. I always want to say Somaria, because to me, it's Valkyrie profile. Somaria needs the subtitle, the second entry, but Lenif really doesn't. I just see it as Valkyrie profile. So I'm just going to call it that. I'm not going to play Elysium, which is made by the Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Strikers team, and seems to be largely Western based. Okay, Bragg up on a. Eddie, Dragonfly, Nagata, Princess Sukuya, Mako, Isolde, Hideo, Seisaku. So really just talk to everybody you fucking see. Sakuya. Let's see. Mako. Isolde. Okay, Nagata, Hideo, and Seisaku. It's weird how similar pronunciation is with Spanish and Japanese, but because Japanese is also a much more syllabic style language in terms of how everything is phonetically written out. I have an easier time with that, even though I know less Japanese words than I know Spanish words, and I'm by no means a Spanish speaker. You know, I can still like do those tests where you just like translate a word through multiple choice, because I can still recognize one or two things, the pronouns, watashi, boku, that type of stuff. Log out. Once I start losing more than winning, that's when I'm just gonna like. Okay, yeah, it's and 21 losses. Yeah, I'm losing more than I'm winning. Okay, so I'm getting. Somehow I still like went up a rank, so maybe those wins matter more, but. I need someone with a lot more charisma. See. He's got no health though. Man, they're trying to punish you for charisma, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do my homework with that. But yeah, this current like setup is not good enough. I need some nastier dudes on me. I'm gonna have to do some research or trial and error off screen. To Haseo. It's been some time since we last spoke. This is Kaede from Moontree. I have something I wish to discuss with you at Wise Calamity's Watermill. Sigma Wise Calamity's Watermill. I shall be awaiting at the Beast Temple in this area. Please bring Pi with you.
Kaede from Moontree. What could it be?
See, they actually pronounce Kaede correctly.
The Beast Temple in Sigma Wise Calamity's Watermill, huh? Pi's off searching for Yada, so no use calling her for this.
Well, we won the first round, so for now, good job, Haseo. About Sirius, I heard he entered a tournament to save Taihaku. I know he knows how dangerous Ida is, but he's still in there fighting. You said this was for LK too. It kinda makes you sad.
Sirius was trying to do something on his own, and those guys that defeated him were obviously hacked. Sakaki, I'll never forgive you.
I can't believe he turned the arena into an Ida server. Why would Sakaki do something like that? I'm saying it Sakaki because that's how they say it. I mean, Matsu and Thentera's. No, everyone in this tournament could have become Lost Ones. I just couldn't stand to see the tragedy that happened to Moontree happen once again. Haseo, we have to stop Sakaki. I'll do anything it takes. Okay, so yeah, I said it the normal way afterwards.
I just hope Adelie doesn't get so worried that she goes off and does something foolish.
I've got some sad news to report. Sirius's player has become a lost one. The hetero trio are contaminated. Sakaki's hacked their PCs and embedded Ida particles into them. If we lose to them, there's a chance we'll become lost ones as well. Be careful out there.
Sirius, a lost one? Not just Alcade, but now Sirius too. Once again, I couldn't save anybody. Damn it! I just can't forgive myself.
This guy is so, like, intense. Because he's still not over this fantasy that he's gonna just start saving everybody on the fucking internet who has their own life. Like, I could understand if these were like real they were in a real space instead of on a virtual thing, but they're logging off and going back to the real world where they have separate jobs and things going on. Of course, they're going to make decisions that it's going to have nothing to do with you, and you're not going to be a part of that to respond. So he beat himself up for that shit too, a little too much, but then I remember that when I was that age, I used to try to like beat myself up over the dumb shit other people would do that I couldn't like stop them from doing. Although in his case, his main character syndrome is probably justified since he is a main character.
Hi! Weren't you out looking for Yada?
Kaede from Moontree called you here, didn't she? Let's finish this quickly. Now.
Well, let's go there at least.
Well, I guess I could save before doing any of that crazy shit. Okay, this is a little more skill to my level, so...
Kaeda should be at the Beast Temple. Let's hurry.
Alright, cool, cool. Oh, now they're blasting that music again, so I guess the party probably resurged. I know his parties tend to, like, ebb and flow. Especially when they're disorganized as hell. People just won't know when the party's like really over and it's time to go home.
This is a piece of cake.
Alright, let's see. See, I get knocked back because even though I'm landing a status element on them when I do that shit. It's like, they still have more mass on me. I might get a rank 9 in battles if I haven't already. All these surprise attacks I'm pulling off and shit like that. Oh, in fact, I think I might have. I got a rank 9 on so many things, man, except for the things that just naturally take forever.
Pretty much what I expected.
Yeah, they might have homogenized the Rengeki noise sound effect. Okay, yeah, I really don't like this track. It's different because, you know, it's loud bass oriented and sounds more typical of the Dominican sound, which is a good thing because they've been playing the same shit. But this one is just loud as fuck. It's gonna get in your speakers. But yeah, it's nice that they plaster something with more identity, but fuck. Why are partying in at night, man? Do it. Party during the fucking day. Well, it's a cookout. That's probably what it is. They're having a cookout, so during the day. That's why they're playing the last music, because it's cookout music. You play throwback shit. I laughed a little because I remembered that meme about the future where they play Hot Boy by Bobby Shmurda, and it's like, y'all know about this one. This located dies. Oh man. The visual on that is funny. dropping this. And then I'll drop that later on as well. Okay, I see why they're playing music during the day now. I was like, yo, why are they turning up during the day? This isn't one of those like house parties, this is a cookout. Obviously you're gonna turn up in the barbecue. Nighttime barbecues as well, but by that point you kind of want to just be home already.
You're not getting away.
Chaotic strike!
That
Hey
again.
bro, be a bud.
Come on, say the line.
Thank you for helping me. Oink.
I mean, if you don't get wobble wobble wobbles every time, wobble wobble wobbles, then that makes it so much more satisfying. I finally do get it, but it's fucking trash. Oink, thank you for helping me. Oink. What if that was someone's like, let's fucking go one? They didn't like the wobble wobble wobble. They didn't like the chin 200% complete. See, I like these ones. I don't like the dungeon ones. They take way too fucking long. And they take longer with each part too, man, so I'm gonna look forward to not having to do part 2. Okay, let's see.
You're not getting away.
Thought that was gonna fuck me up, but all good. Feeling good right now. I'm not feeling happy. Let me get up out of here. I hate this shit.
You're not getting away.
Ah. shit. Okay, come on. Why can't I do this? Oh, it's because I only have one party member with me by my side. A two-party system is just painfully incomplete.
Is that all you got?
Let me check what this lady has. Okay, light armor. Trade. Gift. Yeah, I might as well give her this. Alright, so we're out here. Let me get up out of this area.
That was careless.
Yeah, I was outside my field of view, but I did. Okay, I went for a long one. Yeah, that was a footing cluttered mess. Anyway.
Pretty much what I expected.
Okay, where is it? Okay. Kamui. I had to cancel out really quick. Okay, that was good. No, you can cancel into an R1 pretty decently, even without blocking. That tends to be my experience.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
Oh, that was their face, not their back. Can't tell your face from your ass, motherfucker. Anyway.
Chaotic strike!
Okay, I could be ready to start the next limit break if Rhea is free, back from work.
That was nothing.
Okay, hold on, let me see. Not really having a lot of fun with this one. Okay, let me charge this thing real quick. I'm getting hot right now. The phone is
apologize
cooking.
for asking you all to come here.
Hi there, Haseo.
Number 1 D writer.
Zelkova.
Zelkova.
What happened to you guys? Matsu said you were just wandering.
Wanting to suck the main character.
I suppose you could call it that. We've become normal players again. Did you want to talk about Sakaki? Yes. The handling of this PK tournament has been quite troubling to Lord Zelkova. Sakaki is indeed doing as he pleases with the system rights he's been granted. At this rate, the tragedy of Moontree will be repeated.
Just leave all that to us. That stuff's too dangerous to get involved in lightly.
Yes, but...
Hi there. We understand. We will leave the tournament to you, Haseo. Take care of Sakaki for us, okay? By the way, Pai. The outer dungeons. Those area hacking programs of yours are really amazing.
How do you know about that?
Did you happen to see something there? Something besides Ida?
So far, I haven't seen anything besides the outer bugs.
I see. Thank you for your help. We'll contact you again, Haseo.
Zelkova? Who the hell is he?
Pai, what's wrong?
Well, I suspended my search for Master Yada and made my way out here. Because Zelkova sent me an email. To my private cell phone.
Huh?
He asked me about something besides Ida in the outer dungeon. What do you think he's looking for?
Probably give that to what's his face. Adelie, maybe. Never mind. Adelie, it's a light armor, not like a garment. Am I gonna have to give that to you? I really don't want to. I just gave you a gift. She asked why, but... Clamorous.
I'll take my leave here. See you, Haseo.
People always want to see you at the end of dungeons for some reason. Why not talk to me at the start, man? worried that all the dudes who are there just to grind are gonna fuck around. Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, battles I still have a ways to go. I'm not completely like donezo with that. Okay, let's see, 400, 800, 300. Let's see.
Crimson versus.
Okay, down to middle, but my rank is still going up. Okay, so they will inform you of the new cards you get. Not a lot of internet activity going on, I guess, because they front-loaded it so hard. Forgive me for being so impolite in my previous mail. You have my deepest thanks for all your efforts on my behalf. Zelkova is quite vexed by the current PK tournament. Who could have known that Sakaki would betray Zelkova, or that he had such fearsome schemes in mind? Hasea, I must entrust the matter of Sakaki to you. I pray that you will remain safe.
I'm not gonna let him wipe out PCs like you or Zelkova. No. I mean, we are going to beat Sakaki.
Thank you for before. I think it's a little rude to just leave Sakaki in your hands, so I'm going to give you a little advice. Are you aware that Sakaki has surpassed the system because of his IDA contamination, and has been given complete control over the world by CC Corp's management? There is a way to render him powerless, however. To do that, we need to remove IDA from him. Without IDA, Sakaki is just a normal PC. The CC Corp would have no reason to give him such important positions anymore. I think Sakaki understands this more than anyone. That's why he has placed himself in such tight security within the Serpent of Lore. The only way to remove IDA from Sakaki is to use a data drain on him. So you'll get your chance when he's in the arena. If you can drag him into the battle somehow, you may be able to data drain IDA from Sakaki with your avatar's power. This is about all the advice I can give you. Well, good luck out there.
He knows too much. I mean, who is he?
That is true. I thought he was a stand user, an epitaph user, whatever. Did you read the mail Zelkova sent you? I wonder how he knows so much about the CC Corp and about us. But it seems like he's on our side, for now. I'll tell you everything I know about the situation inside CC Corp, and the relationship between them and Yada. Now, pay attention and read this carefully. CC Corp has known about IDA's existence for some time. Of course, the management tried immediately to eliminate it, but none of the methods they had ready were able to get rid of IDA. Out of options, they decided to hire a player and former hacker, Yata, to investigate IDA. When he was a player, Yata earned a reputation as an informant, and CC Corp valued those information gathering and analysis skills, as well as his former membership in the Dot Hackers very highly. Yada, who focused on the investigation and research of Ida and the management, who was all about results, soon found themselves on different pages. That's right when you joined GU. That's when Sakaki showed up. Everything else I've already told you about. I hate to admit it, but Zelkova's advice is right on. Let's be careful and patiently wait for a chance to eradicate the Ida from Sakaki. Okay, take care.
And now I guess they've decided to go after the GU. Damn it. I won't let him get any further.
Well, I guess they decided since they can't wipe out Ida. Yeah, that does make sense. The only explanation, and I've said it before, as to why CC Corp would hire a 10-year-old to manage the whole application and MMO game, it's because he has all that Ida on him, so they kind of want to get the Ida dude on their side to keep everything in control. CC Corp probably wanted quick results, just like any corporation. They want dudes who can just solve everything in a minute time. And because he wanted to do things right, not quickly, and really understand the heart of the matter, as opposed to just quickly band-aiding everything, you know, they were looking for alternatives. So they separated him from the Serpent of War and shit, where he had some degree of omniscience. Thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Allow us to inform you of the matchups for the second round of the tournament. Okay. Ioten.
So Ioten and Asta will be our opponents for the second round? Alright, let's invite Kun and Adelie and head over to the arena counter.
I've never seen Black Clover, so I don't really know how nasty Asta is, but good on you. I mean, let me think about this for a little bit. Boku no Hero Academia is on its way out, and that's probably what I'm going to go into after One Piece is finished, because that was kind of my plan from the get-go.
Who is it?
Then I'll probably go to Black Clover and everything else
This room is amazing.
I can enjoy concurrently.
Hey, Taihaku, you old geezer. I've got great news for you. Please, Master N.
Okay, whatever.
Let's invite Kun and Adelie and head over to the arena counter to register.
Before we even get started on that, let me say what's up to a couple of guys. Hand out some flyers and then we'll proceed. I thought I was gonna call it a day, but when I saw the second round tournament thing, I'm like, oh, okay. There is an addictive nature to the way the story paces itself, where it has a lot of repetitious shit because it's attempting to be an MMO, but because it doesn't have an MMO style story, it kind of functions more like a hyper truncated JRPG. You know, you kind of just want to know what's happening next. And there might be some type of appeal for getting a story like this with a JRPG. Well, MMO. Especially now that we have a lot of MMOs that lean more into their JRPG side, like Final Fantasy XIV. It being an RPG MMO as opposed to an MMO RPG. It'd be advantageous to have. Okay, so I got everyone. Lumina cloth. My level isn't that much higher. I only gained 1 level. Black Pearl. That's actually a badass name considering the fact that I've started watching the Pirates of the Caribbean films. Rudolph, Sapphire, Joanna, Suzuki Pig, and Kami. Or Chami. Kami would be like K-A-M-I, which would be straight up calling yourself partially a deity, but also like an aspect of divinity within nature. Which, you know, after getting some more info about Final Fantasy 16, the themes of the story and how the dominants are metaphors for like nuclear weapons, which the Jinchuriki were kind of that as well. I'm concerned that it's going to miss out on the aspects of Final Fantasy 16's like discussion on the environment and energy crises and things of that nature that were like not separated from divinity and nature itself, which, because you know it's leading into the summon theme, I don't think they're going to mess up on that regard, but it's still something that's, you know, of a minor concern to me. That is one thing that JRPG players kind of get wrong all the time, which is like they misunderstand the themes of these games when they talk about humanity and how it's like become harmful to nature. It's not just materialistic nature, it's also like divine nature. Because you have that whole pagan kami element that people just miss out on all the freaking time. But yeah, this might be harder because I haven't really grinded sufficiently, but...
Even Sirius became a lost one?
Look, it's the Hetero Trio. There are more infected PCs here.
All we can do now is keep fighting. Come on.
Okay.
Just listen to that! The crowd is booing Haseo! At this PK tournament, he gets the full villain treatment!
Seems you're quite popular, Terror of Death.
Well, you know, I actually look forward to the challenge.
Terror of Death. I'm pretty lucky to get to fight you.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, this is gonna be cathartic.
We've been quite bored just hunting the beginners.
Yeah. They're so naive. They'll fall for practically anything if you just act a little bit nice.
Wait a minute. These guys are still hunting beginners? You punks. You're trash. Scum.
What? What did you just say?
Don't get too cocky, you little punk!
You're the ones who shouldn't get too cocky. I'll fix you so you won't even think of hunting beginners again.
Fix you, not like I can fix him, but fix you the way you fix a sandwich.
Into your pathetic body!
Haseo!
Haseo! No, it can't be! Splendid! Hate. Hate, 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 hate! Hate! And spread that hatred everywhere! Now! Let the match begin!
Okay, so that's him, I guess, doing a 4K IQ move. And getting guys that, you know, got Haseo tight in the past active on this. Channel some of the, you know, Ida. Let me step back from this.
Shadow Flash! Chaotic Strike! Tempest Blast! Chaotic Strike!
Yeah, it's like he shoots out a Chidori or a Rasengan. Okay, these guys are more to my level, but I guess they're like chunkier. Tried to finesse it before, but this time it's not happening. Oh, I like those little moves I'd be doing. I might try to get an R1 going, but I still got the bar on me. Yeah, this guy does that a lot. Well, he's got no, like, room for skills anymore. He does now, though. And he likes to pull them out quickly when you're still, like, in recovery animations and shit. Oh, that's why you were left at 1.
Wonderful, Haseo! Kill them! Finish them off with your avatar! Don't hold anything back! Drown in the power of your emotions! Cut, pierce, rip, sever! Cut, cut, cut to your heart's content! That is your true nature! It's who you are!
You gonna let them gas you up like that? Oh no, I get what he's about to do. Oh, he's cheesing hard, man.
What?
I thought he was gonna fake him out and then try to data drain Sakaki from there.
I won't go back. To being the terror of death. I won't let myself drown in power. I won't lose myself.
Okay, so this is him just stating that he went through a bit of an arc. He's done with being the terror of death.
Fair and square.
Fool.
That was probably your chance to suck up Sakaki. But I guess he would have had to come down. Or you would have had to do like a Michael Jordan jump.
I wasn't sure how that'd turn out. But you controlled yourself well.
I never planned on using the Avatar.
Sure, you say that, but Adel, you know what I mean, right?
I've always believed in Haseo.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Let's see, Phase Mujin. In some ways it's kind of not that good. Alright, so let me make my way to to the Sigma server. Okay, official forums. Usually it's some big dick news if it's on here. Hello everyone. I found a somewhat troubling article on news capture. I thought I'd inform everyone about it. Are people aware of the black spots that have been showing up recently? According to the news capture, these occur when the virus IDA is infecting the game program. Forgive me for sounding like a nagging mother, but if you're concerned about being contaminated by a virus, stop logging into the world immediately. This game is dangerous. There's a virus in the game program? If there is, don't you think it's funny that there's been no announcement from the CC Corp? I also looked at the news source and they didn't specify which online game they were talking about. Maybe it'd be best to just wait a while and see what happens. Nyan? It's dangerous to play Little World, Nyan? I haven't heard about a virus, Nyan. Nyan, are you sure that's for real? Oh, and let me nag you a little too, Nyan. Are you sure the CC Corp won't get mad at you for posting a thread like this, Nyan? I thought we ought to let this thread drop down, Nyan. Okay. I wonder if it's dangerous to play this game. Sagittarius, I've seen Sagittarius before. I think I handed him a couple of them. Just recently I handed him a flyer. I've been wondering about that ever since that time we were stuck on the server. If what you say is true, I'll give a plain world. If this is true, then things can be quite serious. If there's still been no announcement about this, then perhaps the CC Corp isn't aware of the contamination. I think it might be a good idea to report this. If we're basing all of this on rumors about black spots, don't you think it's a bit early to decide we've been contaminated by IDA? There's been an official report that the black spots are bugs in the game effects. I'm sorry to say, but I don't believe Oshino HCs is saying anything solid enough to disprove that. What do you think? The black spots are no rumor. I've seen them in the arena. When was that? I think it was when I was watching Endron's fight. It looks like people are arguing whether what I said was true or false. I've just announced what was actually happening. You can decide for yourselves if you want to listen to my warning. All I'm saying is that if I were an average player of this game, I would retire from it as soon as possible. That's all I have to say. Okay, so... let me...
Crimson versus.
Okay, I got more wins than losses. Okay, Playful Hermit. I'm getting a lot of Yada shit. Okay. Elk and Mia. Well, Mia's looking jacked as fuck, man. Pitos and... really? Her? I forgot what you needed to do to get her as a character, but... might as well get her to open up. Aw, damn it, man. I lost. Man, he got me good. That geezer and Terrace beat me in the second round. Nobody told me he was that good? I'm actually excited after my defeat. I guess I should have expected that from the first arena champ. Crap. I wish they just let me fight him one more time.
Matsu lost to Antares? I Guess they don't call him the legendary emperor for nothing.
You've got a minute, Haseo? They added the Chim Chim song quest at Breg Eberna's quest shop. Would you like to do that quest with me? You can decide who else to invite.
There's no point in doing nothing until the semifinals.
Okay, semifinals, so that means there's gonna be the semifinals, finals, and then we get to fight Taihaku. So
we should invite Kun and do a quest. Let's accept the Chim Chim song quest.
I guess that means that I get to fight in Terras in the semifinals, and for the finals, who knows who. Oh, I guess the Hetero trio. And then afterwards I get to fight Taihaku. But you know, it's not often that you get to fight straight guys in a JRPG, unless they're tragic straight dudes who, their girlfriend dies and that's why they're pissed. Because that's what being straight means in like 2022, just having a symptom of depression. Okay, let's see. Actually, that caught my eye. Let's see. Balmong, Kite, Orca. Okay. Tribal grapple. I like that art style. Super fucking 90s looking. Negative. Yeah, I can definitely relate. It's why I like being so close to the wilderness, even though I tend to stay more on the hood side. It's an option for guys like me that are, sick and tired of being fried with radiation and utter unnatural bacteria because of being in an overpopulated area. That you wouldn't really be exposed to it on those levels. Okay, so people finally know about Ida. It was on Premiere Impacto. Okay. Okay, so they're starting to take this shit seriously. They got Hiragi looking weird as hell. I remember the laundromat, well, not remember because I was never here during those days, but the laundromat had a little section that used to be an internet cafe, but those aren't really a thing anymore. My mom used to like go to internet cafes to help me out with my school projects and shit like that, but that was because the Wi-Fi on our computer was unreliable. Nowadays, I don't really like in case you need a printer. We didn't have a printer up until like 2009. Actually, 2011 was when we got it. That printer took me through some shit, man. Like, those years that I had it. Anyway, I'm gonna save the game. I mean, it's still throwing like, those basic quest lines at us, so I'm guessing we still gotta do about 4 of them shits. which is standard procedure with this game. There's a lot of like setup with those things, but those are things you don't usually mess around with unless you're trying to fill up the DU books, do all the unlockables, which I'm trying to do, but that's backloaded content that you're front-loaded with setting up. And the backloaded stuff I'm not going to bore you too much with. I'm just going to deal with that shit on my own. This has been your boy, Mr. Wonka7. Thank you guys for watching. I might stream Final Fantasy XI later on if that person, Raya, helps me out. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Suck my D and Mon Ami.